everybody, welcome to How I See It with Kevin Levrone, brought to you by Levrone Supplements. There's some Levrone right there. Levrone, how do you say that?
Levrone.
Levrone, I like it.
It's my creatine.
Okay, starring Kevin Levrone. So here he is, Kevin Levrone. How are you, sir?
Good, Ron.
Yeah, okay. You got, as we speak, you're about like 12 days out, right? 11 or 12 days out, I think. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, we're talking on Sunday night.
Saturday was 3 weeks, man.
3 weeks, yeah, because the Arnold, it's 2 weeks after the Ohio, so yeah.
It's a long time.
Oh yeah, my math is just,
Yeah.
I was an amazing English student and a horrible math student in my school.
Now, see, I was better at math.
Usually you're better at one than the other. Well, the Arnold is coming up this weekend, and of course, I got to ask you, what are your picks? Can you give me, like, if everyone is in perfect condition, best condition of their lives, what's your top 6?
I don't have any. Honestly, I don't, because you just never know, man.
Right.
These shows are unpredictable.
Well,
and you never know, honestly. And it's, it's one great lineup.
Yes.
Fantastic lineup. I think it's going to be an amazing show, and I think it's going to just come down to the wire.
Yeah.
But I hate to, say that, because I don't want to put my foot in my mouth.
Right. Well, I don't make predictions because, like you said,
I can't. You can't. I mean, you cannot count anyone out, and you just can't say, okay, well, since this person did it, they're going to do it again, or whatever, because you just never know.
Yeah. I mean, that being said,
go ahead.
I mean, that being said, you got guys. Some guys here are very, very tough to beat when they're on. Dexter is very, very hard to beat, obviously. William Bonac, he's coming on strong.
I think we all know who the top 6 is.
Yeah, so in no particular order then, what would your top 6 be? Let me read you the list of all the guys. We got Lionel Baike, William Bonac, Max Charles, Jonathan De La Rosa, Dexter Jackson, Steve Kuklo, Cedric McMillan, Lucas Oslotl, Paul Polukzik, Justin Rodriguez, Fred Smalls, Rolly Winkler, Dennis Wolf, and Hidetada Yamagishi. Pretty stacked. Good show. Yeah, it is. You don't think? You hate that word, stacked?
It's pretty stacked up, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's really just missing. What we would have had Sean Roden if he hadn't had the health issues too.
Pretty stacked.
I mean, all that's missing is Big Ramy and Phil Heath, really.
Yeah, from the Olympia lineup almost.
Yeah. So
they're giving away some good money. How much is the money?
I'm gonna guess. I think it's like 150 now.
Is it?
I believe so. But you don't get they stopped giving the Hummer away. I don't know why.
It's gonna be a great show. I mean, you gotta admit it, Ron. Bodybuilding is still carrying the sport, isn't it?
I mean, who's going? No. I always have to throw this in there. No offense, no diss to any of the other divisions, but when you go to the Olympia, you go to the Arnold, and people are traveling all over the world and paying a ton of money to be there and tickets. They're going for the bodybuilding usually.
Going for the bodybuilding.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what the sport was built on. It's what the sport's going to continue to draw. Yeah. The Mr. Olympia, I mean, the Arnold Classic. But, hey, this is the Arnold Classic. Great lighting, great stage presentation, great MC. Who's emceeing the show?
Good question. I think the finals is always that Clint, what's his name?
Yeah.
Clint something. He sounds like a broadcaster. He always does.
Great show. I mean,
Clint, what the hell is his name?
But everything's centered around bodybuilding. Even though you got the strong guys, you got everything like that. But the bodybuilders still draw them in, man.
Yeah.
212 freaks.
212. Dave Henry Dave Henry almost won it last year, so he's probably the favorite. Him and Jose Raymond.
Yeah.
Guy Sistemino's good. Charles Dixon. It's a smaller show than 212 this year, but open is it's going to be awesome. Okay.
What's the prizes? What's the prizes on 212? Any idea of the money?
I don't, so don't quote me. I want to say it's, like first place probably is probably like, I'm going to take a guess and I'm going to get crucified if I get it wrong, but I want to say it's like 25 or 35 grand.
Is it?
Something like that. I know it's not, it's not as big a difference at the Arnold as there is at the Olympia.
Do you guys run a poll on muscular development to see what the top So what are the pole players out there saying?
Okay, we're talking about your posing music or the Arnold
No,
program?
no, the Arnold top six, Columbus.
You got so many different, because every guy in this theoretical top six, the Dexter fans, the Roley fans, the Wolf fans, they all
Yeah,
think the Wolf fans think Wolf's going to come back and blow everyone away. Roley
yeah,
fans, so everyone likes their guy,
yeah.
which is understandable. I mean, they're all
Understandable.
very different physiques.
And
They're all,
just so you guys know out there, these fans out there, all these guys get along. You go backstage, everybody's there helping out everybody and everything. So it's just a lot of love, man. It's a great show. It's ran great. And one heck of a weekend. You're talking 400, half a million people coming through that thing.
18,000 athletes competing in all those different sports.
Wow.
18,000. Is that ridiculous?
Amazing.
And if you go on the Arnold Sports Festival website, which I encourage everyone to take a glance at, arnoldsportsfestival.com, that's the home site for all the Arnold classes.
Yeah. I know we got to speed it up a little bit, but
Yeah.
my question is, who was the first Arnold Classic winner?
Rich Gaspar.
And what year was that?
1989.
1989.
So this is the 30th anniversary.
Wow.
Somehow. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there on stage. They'll be honoring all the previous winners.
Okay, you just answered one of the questions that was coming up. Are you going to be there? I didn't think you'd make it because you're so deep into prep and everything.
No, I'm so deep in prep, but just out of respect and everything, I couldn't make the last one. But definitely, I mean, I have to. It's just one of them things, you just got to do it for business and just out of respect, just to see everyone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in and out the same day?
Yes.
Well, I mean, you won't be able to leave that night. The flights, you're not going to have a
No, I'm coming in Saturday, leaving Sunday after the seminar with Arnold.
Cool. Are you part of that seminar at all? Are they having the past champions?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's what they told me.
Okay, I'm going to have to check that out. Last year I skipped out on it after Cedric, but I'm going to hang along this time. Okay, so last time we talked, you gave your fans an opportunity to help you choose your posing music. So we had a poll, and I gave them 5 choices, and these were the votes as they came in. Sounds of Silence by Disturbed.
Was that number one?
I'll get to that. 15 votes. Who's Got My Back by Creed, just 2 votes.
What?
I know, wait, it gets worse. My Sacrifice by Creed, 11 votes. One Last Breath, which I think is an awesome song, 0 votes. What the hell's wrong with these people? Do they not know the song? Come on. And Surprise Us was the winner with 16 votes. And then there's 4 pages of people debating back and forth about why.
Well, what's the winner?
Surprise Us. But out of the ones that we gave them, Sounds of Silence by Disturbed was the one they liked the best.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, you could do a great job of that.
It's good to speak with you again.
Huh. I still go for Creed. Kevin Levrone, you got to have Creed, but oh well. You'll do it.
We got to do what the fans want, man.
Well, maybe we should ask strictly the Australian fans to decide. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We left it up to the whole world here.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate the input on the music.
But they had a bunch of other random suggestions too. If you
Look what I'm drinking.
What are you drinking? Egg whites?
Egg whites. Yeah.
Not even like that flavored crap, like the chocolate flavor egg whites.
No, this is straight up hardcore, man.
Is this your post-workout shake?
It's like I'm hungry, man.
You drink that straight up, huh?
Yes.
It's like, it has a consistency of snot. That's why I don't like it. That's me.
Makes you look good, though.
Well, if you want to be hardcore, you got to do it like Rocky and have the whole egg and crack it.
Yeah.
That's gross. All right, while you drink that, take a few drinks. This is going to take a while to read this question. Hey, Kevin, this is fitness_773. My first question is, when you win this show, what's next? Okay, then he's got a second question, but shaboom, okay.
This is the final finale. This is it.
Whoa, man, come on.
The final curtain call.
What about the Olympia, dude? Come on. Damn it. All right, second question. What song have you chose for the show? And this is just a message for Kevin. Ever since Kevin came back, I felt like I came back. I had lost interest in bodybuilding, and you just stuck to a healthy lifestyle. But then I seen change after change with Kevin. I would watch all his Instagram posts every night just so I can hit the gym and get motivation. I started transforming myself month after month. I just want to say thanks, Kevin Levrone, for putting me back in the game and motivating me every day and giving me the confidence, focus, and drive to get where I want to be. And thank you, Ron Harris. Yeah, I'm awesome too. For letting us get questions in with the Maryland Muscle Machine. God bless both of you, and hope to meet both of you one day, or hopefully you'll see me in the future when I hop on stage. Thanks, guys. So that was
You're welcome.
Fitness 773. Very nice.
It is. It's good to get messages like that. Thank you very much, sir.
Next good one, Mike from South Jersey, fan since 1990. Oh, come on. You didn't know Kevin Levrone. 1990, you were still winning like the Maryland or something, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, maybe he means 91. First off, posing song. Who's Got My Back? Creed, period. Oh, this is a smart guy. I like this guy. Kevin needs that build-up song, either that or a heavy Disturbed song, not Sound of Silence. My question, this is your first contest. You're not going for the gold. In your words, you're trying to look better than the 2016 Olympia and doing it for the fans. My question is, if you do well at the Arnold Australia and are 100% healthy, will you go to the Olympia and fulfill your destiny, or are your traveling commitments going to shut that down? Kevin, every one of us believes you can win an Olympia. Please don't retire. Well, I'm with him. Don't retire. Keep doing this forever.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you just answered that.
Thank
right?
you.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, man. I really appreciate that.
Okay. Big beat. Kevin, from all accounts, you grow like a weed. Saying that there was a limit. Some of these are weird to kind of. Was there a limit as to how big you could get? Could you have gotten as big as Dorian or Ronnie if you had risked everything, including your health?
Possibly, sure.
I mean, size-wise, you were at one show. You were right around 260, right? At your biggest.
257s.
Yeah, I mean that's Dorian's best weight was around there. So I mean, size-wise, you were as big as Dorian.
Yeah.
You know, you also had smaller joints and more of a round, full look to the muscles. So a lot of shots you actually kind of look.
But no one wants to sacrifice their health.
Yeah, well,
It's just not worth it.
right. Well, some people have different priorities, and that's on them.
Yeah, guys, be smart, man. By all means, be smart. I mean, even though I'm doing what I'm doing now, I got Woolsey Performance down in Nashville. These guys are. Matter of fact, I just got my blood work back.
Huh?
So just be smart, because there's so many things you have available at your fingertips now, to where you can monitor and see what's going on with your body that we didn't have in the 90s. You know.
Yeah.
So be smart, guys.
Okay.
My advice.
Okay, now someone's actually looking for some training help from you, some advice. Bill 2, can Kevin prescribe a leg workout that he would advise someone to follow that would not strain the knees but still be super effective?
I was going with that same struggle myself. I doubt if there's a leg workout that you can do that's not going to strain your knees, because you have to bend.
They're in the middle of
I couldn't even
leg.
do lunges without straining my knees. So good luck. And I suggest you going to go get PRP treatment for your knees. Yes.
So, how many treatments of that did you have done on your
I got 6. I got 6 done.
And that's your own blood that they spin up in a thing and put back in?
Yeah, they take it out and they spin it and separate it and just get the blood cells out and re-inject it down into the tendon, so that it could start rebuilding and circulating new blood to the area that's been affected. Before they do that, they go in and they chip out the bone fragments that's has been sitting down inside of the tendons as well. So they got to chip those out, take those out, and then put the new blood cells down in there, so that the blood can circulate through your tendons again, and that's what causes the heal.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, what was your knee pain like before you had all that done?
8.
8. And what was it after?
0.
Wow. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, it's pretty expensive. From what I looked into it briefly. But if it can do that, if it can take away all that pain,
it really does. You know, I mean, I had 6 of them done. You know, and I just kept going back until the pain went away.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
PRP. Look into it, people with knee problems.
I'm on the phone right now. Thank you.
Okay, let's see. Okay, here was our buddy from Poland, Darius
Okay.
Iwowarski. I'm pretty sure that before the comeback, you thought you could do damage. I know the fans wanted you to do it, but you had to believe in yourself. Excuse my paper here. For sure, this comeback takes some toll on your health. Let's say that you will live 2 years shorter. Was it worth it? No.
What?
Yeah, I know. You just said it's that you're very cautious and very health conscious, and you're not taking time off your lifespan. So,
Goodness, man.
well, just to let everyone know, I didn't screen these questions for Kevin. I'm throwing everything at him for the first time. He's hearing it for the first time as I'm reading it to him.
Like, how is that possible?
Well, you could take, someone could actually take time off their life if they were really reckless and didn't give a shit.
Maybe you could take time off your life if you didn't get your blood work done.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Instead of sitting home, going to the gym every day, and doing things and not getting your blood work pulled every 6 weeks like I do. Yeah. But since I've started this whole process, I'm monitoring myself, and that's something that I'm monitoring really, really close that I haven't done for the last 14 years of my life.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if anything, this is a huge plus.
Yeah. I mean, every 6 weeks. So I think most guys, if they get it done, they get it done once a year, twice a year at the most.
If they even do that.
Yeah. Some guys don't go to the doctor ever, unless,
Right. How many bodybuilders out there, non-pros in the gym, that are training constantly? And this guy sounds like a non-pro. I mean,
well,
how often do you get your blood work done? It's not normal to search for things and to actually go into detail the way Woosley Performance goes into detail with my blood work. We're looking at every single thing.
So Woosley Performance,
Everything.
what does this facility offer for people?
Well, they offer, first of all, if you want a consultation, you call them up, make an appointment, go down there in the office. The owner is Chuck, and he'll set you down. If you're feeling tired, if you're feeling fatigued, he'll get your medical history. What are you there for? What's going on? And you can just tell everything from blood work, especially with males and also with females. Normally with kids that are 20, 21, 22, they don't have a low testosterone. But as you get older, 30s, mid-30s, your testosterone starts declining, and other things, Ron, will come into effect. Your blood pressure will go up, your cholesterol will go up, other things will be elevated. And people don't even know this, and they'll continue to go out and run at the pace and jog at the pace. Next thing you know, they'll have a massive heart attack, and they don't even know that it's caused because maybe their testosterone levels are low. So let's just start there. As men, we need to figure out what's going on with your test. You go to the doctors, the main medical doctors will just say, okay, here, take this pill. You have high cholesterol. Here, take this pill. You have high blood pressure. Yeah. But they're just masking the problem. They're not actually going and fixing. Well, why, all of us? Why is your blood pressure high? Why is your cholesterol elevated? These things is what Woosley will dig down into at a deeper level. Not saying the regular medical doctors can't go to that level, but these guys specialize in taking it to another whole level with your blood work, going in, looking at, your growth hormone panels, these things, they're highly trained to look at these things and to say, okay, this is what it should be. It's not there. This is what we can recommend for you to take to get your cholesterol down. Well, let's try to do this. Your testosterone levels are 150 or 200, or when they drop below 200 or 300, that's going to put other strain and elevate other things in your body to elevate, to make up for the difference, because the body's lacking test. So what else is it going to do? It's going to go in these other phases to protect itself. So other things will elevate. So these guys specialize in doing this, and a medical approach that and will give you choices, and they will guide you along the way. To say, okay, if we do this, let's try to fix this, and that's just the approach of it all, and understanding the process. That's what you do.
Are they? Is it just a one location in the Baltimore area, or do you know they?
No, they're located in Nashville.
Oh, Nashville! Wow.
Yes, in Nashville. They're fast, they're quick, they're efficient, very, very hands-on, and Ron, I'm not going to put my life and my personal business just in anybody's hands, you know?
Yeah.
So I've searched long and hard, and thank God that I'm working with a team of people that bring out the best in my performance, because I said, hey, this is what I want to do. This is what I did in 2016. This is what I want to do now. And I found the right people. They did the history on me. They know what I need. They know what kind of athlete I was. So we're just going to try to bring out the best with the best combination that we possibly have. And that's what I think we have right now. And that's why I'm walking around 262, 263 pounds.
Nice.
And my age, putting on some solid muscle. Then, you know, they said that couldn't be done. You know, they also said, well, you can't bring your quads back. You can't do these things back. You know, well, God, at the end of the day, God has the final say so. But you just have to be smart and realize that, you know what, there's things out there that you certainly can take precaution with as well moving forward, and just dot all the I's and cross all the T's. And that's what I did.
Cool.
I have a great team around me right now. And we're going to finish strong, and I'm going to show the fans what's up in Australia.
Right on. All right, next question. Vin77. This is a guy who always has a Kevin Levrone avatar, so he's definitely a big fan. Kevin, I also just want to say a big thanks to you and Ron for doing this series. Your unmatched dedication and ongoing appreciation for your fans is second to none. We'll all be pulling for you at the AC Australia regardless of the outcome. You have taught your fans that if you believe, you can achieve, not only in bodybuilding, but across many facets in life. Appreciate the haters, because they have only made you get up that much earlier every morning and work that much harder. Good luck, brother.
Thank you. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. You know,
no question. That was it.
No, and I've always said, you know, Ron, I'm competing against myself. I'm competing against Kevin. I've won the Arnold twice before. I'm competing against myself. I'm competing against what I look like in 2016. Guys, forget about me backstage. Just the other competitors, just pretend I'm not even there, okay? I'm not competing against you guys. You guys go do what you got to do. I'm going to walk out on that stage and put on the best show that I possibly can for myself, for my fans, and honor God along the way. And that's it. Just walk in my destiny. That's all I can do, you know? And I just can't wait for the music, can't wait for the lights to come up, can't wait to hit the stage in Australia and just be back inside of the body that I'm used to performing at the best, you know, and that's what I feel good about right now.
Yeah. You know, I remember after the 2016 Olympia, a few of the guys I talked to that were in the show with you, they were just so honored, so privileged to the fact that you were in the show and they got to be on stage with you for that one time in their lives. Because a lot of these guys, you know, when they first started lifting weights many, many years ago, you were one of the top guys in the magazines. You inspired a lot of these guys. So.
A lot of these guys were teenagers, man.
If that.
A lot of these guys were 12 years old, you know, when I was competing in 1992, second in the first Mr. Olympia, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. You know, I mean, it's amazing. You know, it's almost a miracle when you think about it. So I'm there to just honor those guys. Those guys are incredible. And to be able to have this opportunity, I want to say thank you, Tony Doherty, for just allowing me to have this platform. Thank you, Arnold. Thank you to the IFBB, and thank you to the sport that I love, and all the fans, and just everybody for embracing me, man, to give me this chance to come back and just do something that I love doing.
I know. Okay, a couple more questions and we're out. Firepower 777. Could you ask Kevin what year was his biggest officially? He looked huge at the 1998, but not sure if 1999 was bigger. He had better shape in 1998, though, but would like to hear it from Levrone's perspective. Yeah.
1998, what show was that?
I'm assuming he means the Olympia. Yeah, I mean...
Probably.
I believe you were at your heaviest, like around 96 or 97, somewhere around there.
I was my heaviest at the Arnold Classic when I competed against Flex in 01.
Yeah, I mean...
Waist wasn't quite as tight in and tight. I was 257 on stage.
Yeah.
That look would certainly do some damage today, because that's like how the guys are coming in. You know, thick, full, little water, you know, not ripped and shredded to the bone.
Right.
I certainly felt my best, and I think my all-time best was, for me, 2000 Olympia.
Yeah.
Low 244.
You know, it's funny because if you looked at pictures from over the different shows, you wouldn't know that was a lighter body weight for you, because I think you looked I would even argue you were your biggest looking there, because everything was just round and full. The waist was small. The size is an illusion. It's not about it's not a scale thing, because I've gone to so many regional and national shows where there's super heavyweight guys that are sometimes 270, 280
You're
or
right,
more,
Ron.
and they don't look that big because they're.
And I gave up 30 pounds to Ronnie Coleman. Ronnie was about 275 on stage. I was about 244.
Yeah.
You know, so you're talking about a 30-pound difference?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so yeah, it's an illusion. Guys, bodybuilding is an illusion. You know, flex wheel are small joints. You know, these small tie-ins with these round, full muscle bellies is what you see when these guys diet it down. It's genetics. It's an illusion. You know, and that's what you had back in the day. You know, the 90s. You know, when you had your Lita Brawlers and Lee Haney's. You know, these were the physiques. You know, now these physiques, these guys have a lot. Their knees, their neck, their wrists, they're a lot thicker. Their joints are a lot thicker. So they're allowed to carry more mass. So they have to carry more mass. But you don't get that illusion, you know, with these little small joint tie-ins and things. It's very rare to see. That's why you have guys who's genetically gifted for this sport with the small joints and stuff, like a Dexter Jackson, you know. Don't need to be 250, 240. Dexter the Blade, walking on stage in shape, you're gonna take out a guy, you know, that's 30 or 40 pounds heavier than him. I mean, look at it. You know, he's sent a lot of them home, man.
Yeah.
Guys won what, 7 Arnold Classics?
Mr.
Olympia?
5 Arnolds and 1 Olympia, and
you know,
more pro shows than anybody else.
And that's
ever.
it. Yeah. That's it. It's the illusion. You know, so get that size thing out of your head, man.
Yeah, I would argue the guy closest look to you in terms of the small joints and the really full muscles of the modern era is probably Rolly Winkler, where the muscle just hangs off the bone. Like,
yeah,
you had that look. Ronnie, to an extent, had that look too, where just because the joints were so small and the muscles were so round and full.
Yeah.
One last question from Nelson Muntz. I believe you've addressed this in the past, but are you still performing in your band or any bands and clubs these days? Or is that something for after bodybuilding is finished?
No, it's just studio stuff right now, and I appreciate that question.
Yeah.
It's just studio stuff, writing music. I love music. Nothing out there like that in clubs and stuff. I have a son, you know, he's my focus. Those days are gone. You grow up and you realize that, you know, you're not Stone Temple Pilots and you're not Creed and you're not this and you're not going to make it on that level. So for me, I just enjoy going in the studio, writing songs and playing instruments and singing. You know, it's a hobby.
Yeah, I mean, you do have a talent for it, obviously. You know.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you.
I hadn't heard it in many years. The last time I heard any of your music was probably, at least 10 years ago. And then when I started listening to Instagram and stuff, like, oh, geez, I forgot. Kevin he can actually play the instruments. He can actually sing at a pretty high level.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So, you know, and you could do a little more with it if you really wanted to, I'm sure. But
yeah, I believe it, you know, but right now I'm just so focused on this show.
Right.
I have trained legs every other day, man.
Still?
I had a grueling leg workout last night.
Dang.
Just to give you guys an idea, everybody wants to know, oh, is that his workout when you see me do 405 behind the neck? No, that's just one set. But last night I went in the gym, did leg extensions. I did 140 reps on leg extensions. Each set was 30 reps with 2-second part, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, you know, till 30. I did 6 of those. Then I went to leg press. Didn't squat last night because I squatted the night before. But I went to leg press, 5 plates on each side, 20 reps, 6 plates 20, 7 plates 20, 8 plates 20, 9 plates 20, 10 plates 30. Then come back down. Then I went to hack squats, 3 plays 12, 4 plays 12, 5 plays 12, 6 plays 12, then come back down. And that was my leg workout last night.
So I probably asked you this before, but has your legs gotten used to the frequency, or are they to the point where they're not as sore, or are they sore all the time? It seems like they
can't get sore.
Can't get sore.
And no matter what, if it's chest, back, deadlifts, body don't get sore.
Wow, that's a good thing, though.
I just feel stiff and the aches, but
yeah.
And I'll let you in a little secret. I've figured out why, and I know why.
What is it? Are you not gonna tell me the secret?
It's called DNA.
Okay. Well, no, I've talked to other people who never get sore, and
Really?
Yeah, it's rare, but I know some guys, and they've been big dudes. It's not like there's never been any evidence that soreness is actually indicating the muscle is going to grow. It's just muscle damage, and people are different because clearly you've been growing, so with no sore.
Yeah.
You've never been sore all these years.
I have been sore when I first started coming back.
Right.
And I've been sore. Of course, I took off 15 years.
Yeah.
And I was very, very sore. Just even on squat 135, I was sore. But now I'm to a point now to where my body just doesn't get sore now.
That's good because
and I can train more frequently. I did 405 on the bench the other night. What's today? Sunday?
Sunday. We're doing this on a Sunday
Thursday.
night.
Thursday for 10. Flat bench.
You didn't put that up on Instagram, did you? No?
It's to a point now, what's the point? Everybody just wants to see what my legs look like.
Right.
They're okay, his upper body's there, is it strong? Well, I just think it's impressive for somebody over 50 years old to just be able to rep that out.
Oh, it's absolutely is. But you're right. When this Arnold Classic Australia happens, I guarantee you the biggest anticipation of the whole show, and I don't want to put anyone down, there's some fantastic guys competing, but everybody just wants to see what are Kevin's legs looking like, or what does Kevin look like in general, but what do the legs look like?
If I check it at this out, if I hadn't been posting pictures, it would have been ruined.
Right. Oh, absolutely. You played this perfectly.
So that's it, man. That's old school. That's how we roll. That's how we were trained.
And Tony Doherty should be happy because this is really, it's a great show regardless, but this is really built. This little aspect of it is building up a lot of excitement. Everyone's Kevin. What's Kevin gonna look like? What are his legs gonna look like?
That's why I'm telling the other guys, don't worry about me. I'm just there for myself, doing what I need to do. But guys also realize that I've been doing this a long time. I turned pro in 1991.
Yeah.
And a long, long time ago. So you guys just focus on yourself. These other athletes, go out there, enjoy the show. I'm not trying to steal anyone's glory. I want you guys to know that. I'm just honored to be on stage doing what I love to do and having an opportunity to do it once again. And I'm there cheering you guys on. Okay? It's not to steal anybody's glory, not to say I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. All I want to do is have a chance and opportunity to look better than I did 2016. And considering that, my job is to certainly put on one of the best performances I've ever put on in my life, because this is the final curtain call for me.
Wow, it's kind of a bummer to hear that, but you're going out the way you want to go out, so
yeah,
can't say anything else. All right,
I told my fans we're going to finish strong, baby.
You will. I just, I wish you do the Olympia, just for my own selfish reasons. I know it's not probably the best thing for you.
We'll leave the rest in the judges' hands,
All right. Well, hopefully we'll talk one more time at least before you head off to do that.
Yes.
So let's close this out. This has been How I See It with Kevin Levrone, brought to you by Levrone Supplements. And you know how we do it, Kevin. Don't forget it. 1, 2, 3.
Shh.
Boom. Thanks for watching.